Hello YouTube, this is King Shutter. This is take 3. Yes, take 3 of the voice recording. First time, screwed up. Second time, noticed I was a potty mouth and decided to keep it clean for a little bit, and then I'll just go back to my normal talk. So, I'll probably be repressing some of my language. So, yeah. So, here's the thing. I started getting back into competitive battling, decided make my first video on YouTube, a Pokemon battle. Although I'm going to be doing some other stuff with that. But anyway, yeah, I decided to try my hand at the narrating game, and we'll see how it works out. This was a game from Game Battles. I play on Game Battles. I'm not too serious about it, but it's fun. And yeah, this is my first competitive match in a while, and I was flustered. So I made a whole lot of stupid mistakes, so don't expect anything great. This is just to get some material up on my channel. But yeah, this Milotic, it screwed with me so much. I hate it. Not mine, his. My Milotic is beautiful because it's shiny. And yeah, this whole game, I'm just right here, I went for the Scald. I don't know why. It was a stupid move. I want to get status on it, but at the same time, I was thinking, why? Don't burn it. I need to get Toxic on it. Because Toxic will do accumulative damage when I can do very little to it. And Burn just won't do anything to it. It'll take a burn very, very well. It can just recover the damage off whenever it wants. I have no idea what I'm still doing in. I go for the Dragon Tail to force the switch. And yeah, I expected him to stay in, go for something, I don't know, Grass Knot or whatever. He switches out. I went for the Scald so I could try to kill Donphan, but no, he switches back into this thing. And why? This, I don't know. Milotic is a pain, but it's awesome. I go for the Recover, and he goes for the cover for no reason. I don't know. I'm just thinking, all that hard work, it's gone now. Here, I notice I gotta switch out because I'm taking more damage from Toxic than I can recover off. That's not true, but once I start taking more damage. So, I go out to Porygon2, the duck. He's nicknamed Uvo because he looks like a duck. I like Uvo. Although they're being really stupid right now. With all these stupid criminal charges and whatnot. But, go out to Bronzong. I expected him to Toxic, and I wanted a free switch in. So, I went for Light Screen, and then I went for the Reflect. And he switches out to Flygon. I'm thinking, alright. So, I don't know what kind of set this is. Like, I go out to Porygon 2, and I don't know what kind of Flygon this is. I see the Fire Punch, and I don't see a Life Orb, and I didn't see Lefties. So, it must be some kind of choice item. So, I just decided to recover off the damage. And he goes back out to Milotic. And I'm thinking, you know what, why not Toxic this thing? I mean, I finally got the guy out who has Toxic. So I'll just Toxic it. Or Poison it or whatnot. And that works. Kind of. It's poisoned now, so it can start taking damage. I stayed in, went for the Thunderbolt to see if I could get any super effective damage on it. And he switches out to Conkeldurp. I hate this thing. I decided to switch out, go out to Infernape, because I thought I could take whatever he has fairly well, or he was a bulk upset. And he went for the Drain Punch, and it did that much damage. I'm just thinking to myself, how could it have done that much damage with Reflect? And then I see the Life Orb, and I'm like, why? So, he kills me. I go out to Milotic. I go for the Recover. And I recovered a good amount of health. He goes for the Drain Punch. It didn't do a whole lot. But after this turn, Reflect disappears. I'm thinking, it shouldn't hurt me too much. I go over the scald, trying to fish for a burn hacks, but no, it doesn't work. Then he drain punches me, and I'm thinking to myself, Reflect could have not have made that big of a difference in the damage. Then I saw you got a crit. I'm like, oh my god, why can't I get any hacks? And he just kills me off. So I went back out to Bronzong, decided to try to set up something. I went for the Reflect, and that's good. He goes for the Drain Punch and kills me, so that's good. Now, I notice I'm down 3-6, so I'm going to try setting up one of my offensive guys. I go out to Dragonite. Stealth Rocks are up, so Multiscale's broken. I set up a Dragon Dance. I'm thinking Reflect should be able to protect me. And no, he goes for Stone Edge, and he gets another critical hit. So that guy's gone. And right here, I just decide, you know what, Espeon, my favorites, you're going out there. And he's scared off by the Espeon, and I knew he would be, so I went for the Calm Mind. Now, here I went for the this next turn, I went for the Calm Mind again, expecting him to go for the Toxic, and I'm safe from the Toxic, because this is the Magic Bounce Espeon. And yes. Ha ha ha. Magic Bounce worked. And my plan was perfect. So that kind of gave me a free turn. I decided to go for Psycho Shock, see how much damage I could do. And it did a good amount, but not as much as I wanted. He goes for the cover, and all of it comes back. Or more. All of it and more comes back. So here I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's go for another Calm Mind, because none of his attacks will do anything to me, and he can't Toxic me, and there's no point to recovering. So I Calm Mind. He switches out to Fortress, and he's probably expecting me to go for the Psycho Shock again. And Psycho Shock will do nothing to Fortress at all, because it's got defensive bulk and it's Steel type. So I went for Hidden Power. I can't remember if it's Hidden Power Fighting or Hidden Power Ground, but I went for the Hidden Power, and I killed in one hit. I'm like, oh, okay, I've got something going for me. He goes out to Donphan, and he went for Ice Shard. He went for the priority move, and he's probably trying to fish for crits. So I went for the Shadow Ball and kill it. I'm like, oh, alright, 2 off the board. Then he sends out Flygon. I'm just thinking, please don't be Scarfed. And it's not Scarfed, and I kill it, which just makes me happy. And I was like, yes. So that's 3 down. He goes out to Vulcan Rona. I hate this thing. It's overpowered. It's not overpowered, but it's incredibly cheap if it even gets 1 Quiver Dance up. But I kill it anyway, and that makes me happy. And then he goes out to Milotic, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to enjoy killing this thing so much. And, yeah, kill it. And the last thing he has is Conkeldurr. So he's fishing for another critical hit, going for Mach Punch. He doesn't get it, and I Psycho Shock him. So Espeon is a boss. Espeon's KD ratio this game was 6-0. So other than that, this was a good game. Like I said, I was flustered, so I did really bad. And expect more videos often. I don't know. I'm trying to get back into the YouTube scene, but yeah. So comment, rate, subscribe. I want to do more battle videos with more of the YouTube community. So if you want to challenge me, just say what kind of tier. I'm not going to be too serious with my battles just because I like to mess around. I have a whole bunch of sets that nobody's probably seen. So tiers don't matter to me that much. So just expect them to be like maybe OU or UU most of the time. But other than that, comment, rate, subscribe, like I said, Arceus. And yeah, I'm going to upload another video soon. Of real life. Oh my god, nobody's ever seen that before. And yeah, it's gonna be funny though. It was hilarious. But I will just check you guys later.